Member for Boundary, Similkameen.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the member from Kootenay East. I certainly am aligned with much of what he speaks to. We're surrounded by these acute challenges that the member from Kootenay East mentions, many of these individuals that are on the front lines, and certainly we applaud the people that are there to help us navigate through those challenges, the nurses, the doctors, the hospital supply chains, the janitorial staff. All those people that come together to help us stick-handle our way through these daunting challenges. But past that acute primary crisis, we're moving into a wave of chronic challenges to our well-being, and people like our teachers are playing a central role in helping build resilience in our youth to be prepared to combat those pressures. The warp and weft of our social fabric is more sparse than it has been for a very long time. And while our teachers and others have always played a central role for our children, that role is now more isolated and more amplified than it has been for a long while. All the same time, the champions within that system are carrying their own personal burdens, yet still finding reserves to spread that care around. The compassion and dedication of the champions in our educational system is even more central and more important in these unique times. Yet it is also, unfortunately, more obscured from view of others during this pandemic. Both my parents were teachers, and a handful of my friends are teachers. And you know how hard they work, how many extra hours they log before the sun rises and after the day is done. I think about what our teachers are engaged in, and I think it is a form of disaster risk reduction, much like much of the work that the member from Kootenay East refers to. This is what these empathetic souls are doing daily in their classrooms and on the sports fields and beyond, reducing the invisible but very real risk of immediate or future emotional, mental, and social trauma for our youth, helping equip them with the tools to speak out against rising racism, with the tools to be an ally to a peer who might need someone by their side. These are the sorts of acts nurtured by our educational system champions that make us all stronger together. So know that we see you. Know that we recognize that this was more than what we all bargained for. Know that you have our gratitude. And as always, know that what you do as educators will forever change the lives of our communities. Thank you.